Welcome to another episode of Wwts. My name is Kofi. On my right, I have Ali. My far left,
Bridget.
And
Bonnie the ladder.
So today, as usual, we're gonna start with our game. Today's game, we are going to try and name alphabetically the characters, Bible characters. So it's going to be A, B, C, D, and so forth and so on. So Charles, A.
Abraham.
B. Boaz. C.
Caleb.
D.
Daniel.
E.
Esther.
F. Fisherman.
No, that might be a no.
F. Francis Xavier.
F.
Oba.
Oba.
It's out of the game.
Ferdinand.
Oh, leave there.
Hey.
F. The next person.
F.
Festus.
Festus. F. J.
Goliath.
Can it be?
Goliath.
I want to say gorilla.
Hey, J for gorilla. Goliath. F.
Goliath.
Hey, J. H.
Yes.
Hannah.
I.
Israel.
Irene. Israel. Israel.
Hey,
J.
you named that.
J.
Jacob.
J. K.
Hey.
Mbappe.
K.
What is it?
I don't know.
Yes.
K.
King Saul.
King Saul.
I said King.
L.
King Saul.
I don't think King Saul. L. So L is.
I don't know.
So Q.
Boho.
Queen Esther.
Hey, Boho.
Hey, Q will be Queen Esther. If we take.
No, we take it.
Okay, so we take it.
What are the bad things you want to do?
So K L
Leon.
Leslie. Lazarus.
Hey, let's
Lazarus. L M
Moses.
Moses.
And
N
my man.
No.
O
Obadiah.
Peter P Q
Quebec is that. Hey.
Becky start.
I have a Queen Esther.
Esther. R S
Sir.
T Titus. U
Euro.
Vin
Van Damme. The van Jesus drove in. Hey, he's waiting to
T. Yeah, we still have time. Vin
Ford that was it.
eh
Vasti.
Indian name.
Wait, the Vasti.
Vin.
But is it V?
Vasti.
Vasti is a V.
No,
It's not V.
It's not in the Bible. Is it?
No, Vasti be this guy and woman. Esther and husband and ex.
hey.
Let's confirm.
Queen.
Oh yeah, that was Vasti. That was Vasti. Yeah, but I don't know whether it was a V.
What are you saying?
Vasti.
Relax.
Yeah, it's right.
Check.
Vin.
V-E-S-T.
Oh,
Yeah,
make
but
it
Charles.
nice.
After the, I don't know when you are done.
Oh
my
W
We.
C W pass W W
Head.
W pass W W
Wise man.
wise men. We continue, Charlie. They never even mention them at name. Their name was mentioned. You should know what the so W X
Is that a phone?
no X pass X
Xerxes.
X is the king.
Why?
He be king and
Why?
paid. He be king.
I said
Why?
king.
And you
Why?
Talk with me.
Yeshua.
Z Zachariah.
No, what's Zachariah?
Why are you telling him?
What's your opinion?
Sorry.
It was Z. I'm the last person.
Yeah.
What are you to see?
Nothing.
One.
Then let me see half of the name. Then you
It's,
say Zip.
bruh. Okay, so that was fun. Our topic for
Yeah, let's clap for ourselves.
So
Especially for
let's get
Charles.
right
He has
into
done
our
well.
topic for today, which is discipline and self-control. Hey, be serious, oh. Indiscipline and not having self-control. It's a whole So before we start, I want us to have an idea of what discipline is. So in our own words, please be sensible, I beg. I know you people. I know you people.
Straight bullets.
Straight. Why are chill with the natural, please? So yeah.
This be the you the flighters, you.
So yes.
I hope you
Who
fly
can help
out
us
of
with
the
the
country
definition
soon.
of discipline? Discipline. Yeah. Being disciplined or having self-control. You know,
You should.
what do you understand by
Really understand.
yeah.
Like you said, having self-control is
No,
No.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that, yeah.
It's part of it.
It's a thin line between discipline and self-control.
What kind of thing line is that?
Hmm?
Thread or needle?
Nature, a chalk. So, to me, I feel like discipline is like a long-term thing, but self-control is something that you use instantly. Then, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like-
if you don't have self-control, if you're not disciplined, you don't have self-control.
That's why I said there's a
part of
fine
it.
line
No,
between.
you're like discipline is.
I'm not saying it's this. We are saying it's the same thing.
I say it's part.
Well,
When you have discipline,
Yeah.
you cannot have self-control.
So you can't have self-control without the work. That's what you're trying to say.
And discipline is
I can
self-control.
still argue that too. I may have
You are
discipline.
saying no,
Okay.
my argument is you said discipline is a long term, but self-control is an instant something.
When I'm
If
saying
you don't train yourself to have that self-control, whether it's instant or not, you still
So,
don't have
what you are trying to say is self-discipline is an act. I mean, self-control is an act of discipline.
Yeah, it's a discipline.
makes sense.
And if someone to say discipline is also an act of
It's,
self-control.
yeah, I still agree with
So I
that.
say there's a fine line between them. They're not the same thing.
So what be
So
the
what is
what
what
was
you're
the
saying? You are
clear
contradicting.
definition of
Discipline and self-control.
no? So let's say you are in moments when you think you are being disciplined. What describe that moment for us? In moments where you think you are being disciplined, whether it's with your money, finance, whether it's in your relationship or anything. In moments like that, what do you define? What would you say is discipline?
I might bite my own tail here, but
Yeah,
I see,
oh, don't
I
worry.
see, I see in when I say I'm disciplined,
Mm-hmm.
I'm one focus and still do it, even though like my body will say like no,
Okay.
yeah, but I
Okay.
still have to do it
Okay.
because that's what needs to be done at that time. So that's what I call discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about you?
What's the question again?
So since we are all trying to find difficulties here in explaining what discipline is, I'm asking moments in our lives, certain parts of our lives where we feel we are disciplined, right? Or we become disciplined.
Okay, I'll take eating healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that sometimes you are being tempted to eat jams and you know that this is not the right thing, but I just want to do it. But when you have that self-discipline, no matter how, even if it costs a coin, you know that thing is not good for your health. You won't take it.
Okay.
Even if you eat, but you eat right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Charles, which moments in your life would you say you are disciplined?
Being accountable for my actions.
Oh, now fire.
Mm.
Hey!
Charles on fire.
It's
Charles on.
What school again?
It's okay, calm down,
Stop.
calm down, calm down, calm down. Do you have a nail here? I'm best in head.
Why?
Be disciplined.
It's not self-control.
Hey, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Composure. Okay, so yeah, being accountable. That's when you were saying something.
Being accountable for my actions.
It help you be disciplined in moments like that, right?
Of course,
Okay.
it's better you take actions of what you have done.
Mhm.
Sorry, account for your
Mhm.
actions. For
Yeah.
your wrong deeds. Yes, your wrong deeds. Better than trying to. Yes.
Whatever.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So based on that, I want us to
Wait, I want to ask. So, when do you say you're disciplined? Or what circumstance do you say you're disciplined?
Oh, so when we talk about discipline, I feel it's not an instant thing. It's a training, right?
Yes. Yes.
So it's not going to be a one-day thing. So as I said, there are times, and accountability is one of the things that measures your discipline. If you're accountable to yourself, you have people who are accountable to you, whatever. It's so moments in my life where I think, so let's say, I think for my devotion like this, because of what we've been doing here, I tend to have time. Because there's this thing like, 1 year, they go bury the music, Charlie, what be the topic for? That means I for do wrong. So it's the accountability like so I really take all years. It puts me on track and makes me disciplined to this year's goals about me being maybe more like better my relationship with God really about. So that's that. So based on this saying, this seems we can bring out this topic about us setting goals and being able to achieve and that being disciplined, right?
I've got one question again.
Okay.
So you were like, discipline is a training, right?
Yeah, it's a training.
You know, self-control too can be trained, right?
Yes, of course.
But self-control too can be used instantly and then forget about it.
Not
Like instantly and then you
necessarily.
forget about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like let's say today you said you eat yogurt. You've not trained yourself, but that day you had self-control, but it wasn't discipline.
Mm-hmm.
You had self-control to not eat yogurt that day. That's why I said.
Okay. That be where the accountability plays a role. But you let so what you're trying to tell me that you can say that you can have a self-control in an instance, and
Yes.
that is that.
That is that.
But you see, that's why I said
Okay, so self-control in a prolonged time is
becomes a discipline. Exactly. That's what I was about to say. That I told you that discipline is a training, so it's not supposed to be a one-time event. So it's not to eat unhealthy or not to squander money. I mean, what's this? Wasteful. That's prodigal. What I said. Not being prodigal, not being wasteful, not that kind of thing. Over a period of time. Over a very long period of time. You get it. It's a step by step. Because sometimes I can have this self-control not to buy maybe yogurt in a certain instance, right? Then there's this thing that we do that, we've been disciplined enough, so if we reward ourselves with the wrongdoing, doesn't make sense. Let's say
that's it.
I've been able to stop eating yogurt for 5 months. So make I reward myself by eating yogurt.
You start all over again.
I mean, what's
The
the
broken
essence
chain
of
has been mended.
setting the goal? And
You understand?
you get my
You
point. We
understand?
do it.
It's true. It's true.
I'm going to save money for maybe this. I think I've saved enough money. Make I go spend out.
So if I die,
But okay, I feel it depends on what the goal is.
Yeah.
I think it depends on if you set a goal that maybe you're saving money up for something like that and end up spending the money on that thing, then maybe you can call
After
that.
that, you can spend.
No, not after that. Like if you use the money for its purpose, like reason why you saved it, then fine. But then if we move 2 cities, they could talk farm pop and find you got.
Hey, bring farm pop back.
What you say?
Thank
Bring
you.
what?
Farm pop back. What you say? Then that moment, because we tend to do that a lot. Hey, we can be disciplined. Then you know, they be like, no. I feel I have to I'll reward myself.
So with a bad decision.
okay, we're not saying it's bad to reward yourself. It's something.
No, yeah, yes,
No.
yes. It's the kind of reward
Yeah.
you did, Bob. It's the kind of reward. You can't reward yourself for being disciplined not to eat or not to wear some clothes or not to go to some event and feel that you've done that act enough. So now I'm going.
Go there, you haven't go fight.
You
You
understand?
didn't do one night stand. Who in fault that?
You understand?
You do like, make all hatchet. I mean, really? Doesn't change the fact
They are
that
literally running from the
When
place.
school, we leave our classrooms and be crying around, or in the class
You
you're
are
jumping,
who?
and the teacher just comes and say, hey,
Hey,
stand still.
you were jumping in school.
Hey, that'll be your first
You be
time.
there, and that's your first time. Don't beat me. Don't lash. Hey.
There's this thing that people say that, the day you go marry your honeymoon and then God come. How you go explain now?
Explain that.
Okay, fine.
Wait.
Let's,
May
may
God
God
wait.
If God come, your God come, Charlie.
more enjoyment day.
When
Maybe
is the rain day? I get eternity.
So you go marry now fresh.
Friends,
Yeah, Robert.
Sunday.
May God come.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Mm.
Eh.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't say so.
So
God write down.
It doesn't sit well. It doesn't sit well.
If I go pain you.
I will not
I
go.
swear.
But then I think how Jesus described it, whatever the case is, I think there will be a moment like that.
Yes, there will be.
Where
Something's going on.
like that be the first time somebody can't do something where
Yeah.
God
he go count. I'm sure there will be a moment because he says it's going to come like it.
But he go makes you.
Maybe your first time doing the wrong thing, your first time stealing, your first time, I don't know, your first time
no, then the man drop.
For
Hey.
you know, it won't be a generation.
Since you
Yeah,
know come
well,
yet.
obviously.
For you know,
Since you
Or
know
it could
come
be our
yet.
generation too.
So the day you marry Sunday, God they come. If you talk to him.
This is making
No,
it
No, so right now he did there, you dey talk to him. I
So
dey
make it
lie.
right.
He dey listen.
That one day.
God are the best. I just make me take me go.
You don't go be you.
That could be me.
So make
So I
it
beg, you go. Can you just give me 1 hour? Go come. Go come.
Hey,
You
1
don't-
hour.
you don't
1
have
hour.
plenty
I
time.
know what I want to do. So
Say.
1 hour you go come.
Hey, 1 hour, Charles. What do you?
Eh? 1 hour. I want to tear my car.
It's okay. Anyway,
Hey, 1 hour.
so that was that. Now there is this thing right now where anytime you text someone, you call Charlie, the way are the stress of late. Everywhere you pass, stress. Like riding the street of Accra, you be stress. Hey! You know that I've been asking myself, so God, what be the remedy of stress? Sick of everyone you talk to. I don't know whether is stress and tiredness the same thing?
No.
No, I think stress is.
Because sometimes I feel that some people, they are just tired. It's not that they are stressed, they're just
Yeah,
tired.
just tired.
But some people, they take, like you said stress, Charlie, Sean, you make you not can stress. Like everything is about stress. The way this thing they stress me. When I lecture, they stress me. The examination stress me. My job, they stress me. This stress. What be the remedy of stress?
Sleep.
Hey.
Da. Drink water and
Oh no,
sleep.
sleep. No, the sleep and then that is when you are tired.
You
don't
see,
know. So
stress.
the stress, no,
if,
the
if,
stress,
if
the stress be the
Stress
be
management. We they talk
The-
about stress
the stress
management
be-
right now.
something they go too fast solution. Aston now you they get. You know what they talk. The one is when they talk see examination na lecture na then. Or stress na then go. It's not tiredness. You are stressed, totally stressed.
You know they
Oh, you
go
don't know. It's totally stressed. If you are tired, you are just going to sleep and rest.
and need to solve it.
About
That's
yes.
what he's trying to say.
No.
Wait, let me put it this way. When you are stressed, when you sleep, does the stress leave you?
No. You
Yeah.
you wake up and
Let's-
still
no,
think
let's-
about
you
it.
know how sleep
Let's-
they work
let's-
for me. Eh?
Let's
Sleep be like reset button, give me hope.
for you then
I wake up everything. My
Then-
problems are left for. I left for the bedroom. I'll go roll out the other side.
the thing is they're mostly I think you might be tired because stress and
Nah.
cancer sleep doesn't solve it.
So what be stress? Because in my eyes, stress we say tiredness will compound. So let's say I learn back to back. So I make tired Monday. I learn back to back. On Friday, if I write the paper, those are stress. I stress because they think over me.
You dey stress your brain, that's not the enter.
Relax.
That be the thing.
You can do something about it. Some people also live like Monday to Friday. They don't get stressed because they have a way of doing it.
The one you talk
Every
say,
2 hours,
so
one
they
hour,
learn
you
back
just
to
know
back,
when
back
you
to
don't
back, back
even
to
feel
back. The brain sometimes you need to rest.
And
Every-
sometimes
You are saying rest, you do this thing there, learn back to back. How do you expect all what you've learned to enter? One day paper.
everything.
Charlie, we lam la phone so back to back. We don't do it last minute. Nah.
Can I say something? Sometimes it's not even about sleep. When you are stressed or it's here, it's in the mind. So sometimes it just
Stress
takes
itself is a mental
It's
thing.
a mental
things
thing,
out
yeah.
of your head. Whether you sleep, you might not even sleep, you might be just be there. But you're taking something out of your head and you're like, I'm free at that moment.
How do you take
Because
something
not how
out of
sleep
it?
you
No,
wake.
you
If
are
I'm
thinking
vexed,
about
Because-
something you don't have a solution to. You think from now to next year, that thing can't solve it.
sleep.
You can't solve it.
Just-
So what if say somebody
Close
say
your eye.
eat?
See, eh?
Just eat.
That be somebody in stress. That is how somebody to the deal plus in stress. Or somebody go play
So
game,
that
then
it
he left.
means okay, let me
He left,
let
he
me
say solve the problem.
not
Eh?
solve the problem.
Okay.
Okay, so people get drunk thinking that the stress
So
go
now the
minimal,
stress, you have to
minimal.
do it in a
People
healthy
they
way.
smoke, people they high to avoid
Every
them.
time I go high,
And it works. It works for them. It works for them. Just that it's not healthy.
You see,
I'm high on grades.
is it,
Don't take it personal.
wait, let me tell you, first of all, this is my understanding of stress. That is a mental thing, right? What first before I think normally when I feel I'm getting stressed or I'm being stressed, I identify what is the cause of it. Right. When you say sleep is an instant gratification. Like that when you're the thing still there. Then that means then the sleep wasn't the solution to that stress. And every form of stress has its own solution.
Oh yeah, true.
Depending on what kind of stress it is. If it was a last minute studying for an exam, right, that caused the stress. You know, say be a last minute. So we get financial difficulty in the form of stress, gives some relationship, we get work pressure, we get family issues, we get government and economy issues. I mean, there are different
Ghana stress.
We get another issues then things. What I say, be like
Another stress. Ghana stress and another stress, different
so
things.
if you can find the particular cause or what is causing that stress, like what you said something about. I suggested that the eating. As you suggested sleeping. What? So if maybe you get, for example, you dey code, right? You code overnight. The thing know they work.
You've answered me. I did dream my answers fast.
You can't go your bed inside. Then it dey happen. That moment is like that. I don't know how the mind they do that thing.
It no be every time you work go down there. That's why I know the one way.
Obviously.
Yeah, sometimes I go wake up, I will come meet my error like that. I go cry. It's it day.
There's no way it goes on through the sleep. You get it.
Yeah.
But my point is, sometimes you just need the sleep, not because the sleep solve the stress
problem.
but it will lead you to that part of solving it. Is it? A lot of things are running here.
Yeah.
So
So
it just
goes then wind down.
Yo.
I.
I think you guys are looking at solutions to problems, but I think stress is more about management. It's not like you will solve the stress.
that be
So
what
what
I
are
do.
healthy ways you can manage stress?
But
Because
one thing I do, one thing that they do, as I said, I for find the cause of it. If I find the cause of it, now my management, let's say it be work pressure. Work pressure could be procrastination or postponing meetings or whatever. Like what things you for do, you know they do. You for code a button, you know code a button. Maybe you for do your assignment, you know do your assignment. What kind of system can you do? So one thing, the day you are giving the assignment, that evening, try and start on or do it to some extent or
So
something like that.
basically, draw out
Read
a
it
plan.
Stop.
Basically,
Exactly.
draw out a plan.
Some of us too, if you don't do the last minute thing.
No, they enter. That's why they learn. I can't learn from
Even
now.
that.
Once I have exams next month, right? Then I'll start learning from now. You know
You
where enter.
know, say that I won't cultivate
No.
because me, I don't like the last minute things. So, because
You
I see
know,
When
already.
you make it a habit, it stays with you.
That one.
But it's not a good thing. You
It's
don't
not
tell
a
me
good
that
thing.
drinking
I mean,
becomes a
when you're
habit,
learning,
then it stays with you, then you're okay.
Yeah.
Right
Because-
now, when they ask you 2 times 2, you know the answer. You don't need to start counting something because it's any part of it.
You know the funny thing, what you are saying, it means that what you are doing is just true and false. If you really want to understand what you are
You
doing,
dey go
There's
understand
no-
what you're doing.
there's no way you can gain understanding within a short period of time because I am under pressure. And do you know the funny thing? You already, the timetable come, the venue, then things self you know come. You already make frustrated on that side. Then now they can't learn. Hey, you don't see some do before. You go catch, then the venue save you watch for the paper top. Now you be somebody in venue.
Somebody
so
in
you fall.
venue. Hey.
Why do you put
Then
yourself
you
in
left
that?
your phone for
Ask-
somewhere,
ask
so now if you
very,
go
very
take the
easy.
phone, then find.
This is too much.
I
This
will
is
show up on the
too
wrong
much.
day.
Ah,
Yeah.
Then they don't be the exams. And it's part of these
Yeah,
things.
boy.
When you've made this last minute a habit, you know, you go frustrate, then you go do something for no do. So as he said, if you set up a plan, right,
you are not
for
looking the
everything. For example, your finances. Let's put them into categories of finances, academics, spiritual. That's your Bible reading, physical,
Relationship and
mental,
stuff.
maturity, relationship, then
Yeah.
things. So if you can put a goal or a plan around them, you don't. Still now you go feel stressed. That's really they depend on the person.
Planning they help
Reduce the stress. You know they take them away. By the
You know,
reduce some.
it's the management. Because you plan, you not say, oh, if the thing is trying to keep everything in your head, it will cause stress. So if you do some plan up,
Yes,
you
write
see
them
that,
down.
oh, this is where I
Type
am.
them down.
This is what I will do next.
Exactly. But that something. But okay, I think time management is solving.
But you know how they deal with stress first. and they give everything allowance. But I think can't over me one day. I'm vexed. Then the whole world just vexed me that day. Like everything, I will give everything allowance. Like let's say today I forgo class. I for deal with at least 5 people in the lecture. And 500 people in the lecture. So 600 people. I give them allowance. So that day they no put things for my neck. Then I go hostel. Then I give my roommates allowance. So everything they do, I go make it pass over my head. But one day compile.
Because that's like I did that thing before.
One day everything compile. See, I see person and it vex me.
If I do with the situation, that very moment, you'll be like, oh, I go do you know they talk the procrastination thing. Yeah, and they are you see, work pressure, then financial difficulty in a certain like stage of our lives. It becomes so like a dorsal.
Yeah.
For example, I feel we carry so much things on ourselves we for no carry.
I tell you.
And then people liking it to maturing or growing up. Charlie, you don't need, bro.
Exactly.
You don't need.
We carry certain things and we
go talk to you, go feed they grow. Charlie,
they grow.
No.
You don't catch that level yet. You don't carry that kind of burden. And sometimes it's not necessary. It's not even necessary.
You know reach anywhere, you know fit chop, then go take care.
Boys they buy car.
Come again. Yes, Sam, said what?
How would you stop?
Said what?
Boys,
said what?
I say you know reach anywhere, you know fit chop, then go take girl ad. Stop. Then you give yourself unnecessary stress. Now you wake up for buy girl credit, then text.
I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying, Dela.
No, why they say something? Why do they say something? Why they say something? Is that who said?
I like what you're saying.
Who sent you?
Gunshots.
I like what you're saying.
Women are camp. When I'm there,
women are gold diggers now, so she go back.
Women are going to be. What do you want?
You obey she couple.
It's not like that though. You want to buy pressure
for yourself. You understand? Some
depends
people
on
they
the
don't buy the
girl.
pressure.
You two are buying credits for a girl. Wow.
What's the talking?
What are they?
It depends on the girl. You
And
want.
the guy.
I said it now, but I don't money now.
That thing they talk, I know they believe one bit.
That level.
See, the girl know they want to, but you for do. You no go understand. The girl know they want to, but you for do.
No
be sake of your parties they do. Sake of you for look fine. See, you for show the person say for you be responsible.
No.
So if the person know they ask for self,
you say they put pressure on yourself. The girl has to say do one.
No, how would you guys take the girl in the first
The girl has to say do one.
Don't take the girl in the first place.
Don't buy pressure.
Relax.
See, if you go
What pressure?
If you want to take it, see,
If you're at a point in life, if you
intentional about something, if you know you don't take responsibility and own up,
you understand?
don't
Some
do.
things they come with responsibilities. No say,
Okay, don't
see your opinion. They tell you say you for chop before you go give you money. Don't do.
Don't do.
I won't do.
Okay,
I don't
Don't
do.
buy unnecessary
Nike to say just do it.
Just
Nike to say
I'm
just do
the that's fan. Oh, where my didos?
Hey, Nike to say just do it.
I'll say you never trust single.
I won't
what
do.
you want to do. You know you
I won't do. I beg if you see the video.
You are okay. Before.
Okay. Thank you all for your submissions today. I hope you learned something about setting goals and achieving them, and about managing stress. Hey, just do it. No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Relax.
Don't follow the road.
Oh.
Stress, relationship stress.
15 years. 15 years. You don't buy big pen safe.
Yes. 15 years.
That's big pen. You don't borrow pen. Bro, you
That
don't
brings
get
us to
girl.
the end of today's episode. My name is Kofi. I'm here with Charles Della and Bridget. Like, share, comment, and join the kingdom. Bye-bye.
Let's join the kingdom and love and peace.
You said okay now. What?
Patrol.
I don't know. You tell her.